Don't quit. The news is absolutely disturbing, and it saddens all of us. Over 30 plus million people filing for unemployment, going through issues, can't sleep, worrying like crazy, and rightfully so. This entire situation with COVID-19, the coronavirus, lockdowns, it's just dependent and contingent upon what your perspective or situation is, that you either are at peace or just feel like quitting. But not just in this time, but all the times of our lives, there comes a point where we feel like there is no way that we can keep going. There's no way, there's no chance. It is so easy to plug into that fear. And I'm not discounting anything it is that you, me, and we may be going through right now. I'm not trying to do that at all. Now is not the time for pointing fingers and telling people that they should be a certain way or not. But what all I'm saying is, consider this. Don't quit. Because when things go wrong, as they most times will, and when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, and when the funds are low and the debts are high and you want to smile but you have to sigh, when life will be pressing you down a bit, rest if you must. But don't you quit. Because life, it's weird with its twists and its turns, as every one of us sometimes learns that, see, many a person, what they do is they turn about when they might have won had they stuck it out. So don't give up though the pace seems slow. You will succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it appears to a faltering woman or man. But you see, the struggler, he or she is often given up when they might have captured the victor's cup, but they did not learn until the night came down how close they were to the golden crown. Because you see, success is failure turned inside out. In the silver tint in this thing called doubt. And you never can tell how close you are, because it may be right here, but seems so far. But stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seems worst that you, me, and we must not quit. And again, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm just saying it's worth it. Because right now is not the time to tell anybody to do anything. But what about a mentality like that? You have overcome amazing odds to even be here today. To even be born, scientists say, is 400 trillion to 1 odds. Is that crazy? So you're a winner. You have overcome. You have beat insurmountable odds to even be here. And look at everything it is that you have either just grinded through, went over or around, under, or dealt with these haters and these critics and these naysayers, your own self-doubt. And who would have thought that you would be where it is that you are today, even unemployed, going through challenges, having no idea how it is that you're going to pay the bills? Well then, Coach V, how is it that I and my family would be able to overcome these insurmountable odds and situation of these dire financial situations? 4 to 6 weeks of having and making no cheddar, no money, because it's not about the money until it's all about the money. And nothing is more suffocating than not having the finances just to take care of the regular bills, put food on the table, and put a roof over your head, and have a place to lay your head and sleep. I get all that. So here are 4 ways within the Life Champion series, life lessons that yield championship results, that I teach in over 20 plus industries. I coach corporate companies and brands all across America, as well as one-on-one clients. And I've also written a book, Life Champion, life lessons that yield championship results, into how can you stay. What I call also on my nonprofit realm is Invictus Youth Foundation, with this term Invictus, to be beaten but stay unbeaten. Because in that poem, Invictus tells us this: out of the night that covers me, black is the pit from pole to pole. This is an edit. I thank my Lord who made me for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud under the bludgeonings of chance. Wrath and tears looms but the horrors of the shade and the menace of the years with the wrinkles and everything finds and shall find me unafraid. Because it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, not the freaking critics, the haters, the doubters, and all the people out there throwing rocks, keyboard warriors on the comments. It is not them. It is not that. For I am the master of my fate. I am the master of my destiny. I am the master of my soul. Meaning you, me, and we. So that's what the poem Invictus teaches me and teaches us. And in that, these 4 life lessons that I wrote in my first book, Life Champion, life lessons that yield championship results. To have that mindset, don't quit. Invictus, I got this. I have overcome so much in the past. This right here, I can overcome too. I must persevere. I must make it. And no, we're not talking about, months at a time. In situations like this, baby, where this guy has been that. I have been with my family in situations and grew up where we're just barely making the payments. Sometimes we got to go and turn the lights back on. Yeah, I've been there. I've also been in the professional ranks. Even after graduating college, making $380 a month. You're trying to tell people you can make it tomorrow. And I'm like, frick, I'm trying to make it today. I used to remember being in Boise, Idaho as a grad assistant and just trying to make it from paycheck to paycheck, making $380 a month. Back then, I think it was a 2 for $2 sausage egg McMuffin. And I'd buy one for breakfast and then I'd eat the other one at some time after lunch when I got all my stuff done that now I can. That's how I survive day to day. And that's how you will make it again too. And again, I'm not trying to discount what you're going through or anyone else that's watching this video at all. I'm just saying 1 hour at a time. Flip that into making it 1 day at a time. Then think about, okay, you get back into a job because you're unemployed or you're going through some major dramatic financial issues and drama right now. So then you go on just to the next one. How do I make it to the next one, coach? How can I persevere? How is it that I can have that don't quit mindset? How is it that I can be like Invictus, that poem, like I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul is what Invictus says. Because you're the key. In terms of that, in my first book, Life Champion, Life Lessons That Yield Championship Results, is this faith and self-belief. Faith in something that is greater than you. And I'm not telling you what to faith in. I'm just telling you how I do it. I have seen it. I have experienced winning championships, overcoming being an illegal alien, overcoming being a college dropout and going, I'm such a failure. How am I ever going to be able to show my face in my community after quitting on college? And I'm supposed to be this smart guy. And I dropped out. Not once, not twice. Oh yeah, I left places because it was always somebody else's fault. Right? I didn't have the actual discipline, but this is it. Here are the 4 life lessons that have yielded championship results in my life, not only in the achievement and success, but even more what we all need right now is some joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, and love, in which case you are the key. First and foremost, number 1 is faith and self-belief. For me, that's faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Right? And then I put to that a Coach V belief code that I have the kids in my nonprofit, that me and the champions in the community it is that I partner with to bring these free camps and clinics to teach this. I believe in me. What I believe will be. Respect all and fear nothing. I will not be bullied and the bully will not be me. I believe in me and what I believe will be. So to have that kind of faith, right? And then to believe in yourself. Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. And so that faith in something, that something is looking out for your best interest. For me, that's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. For some of my brothers that are in the Nation of Islam, they believe in what they believe. All of my great friends that are also like family to me, they're Buddhists. They believe what they believe. It's all good. I'm not telling you what exactly to believe, but that you believe in something. And me being unapologetic about my faith. Faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Why do I believe in faith in that? Because there is no way that an illegal immigrant that became a legal resident, that now is a success coach, a speaker, or a Hollywood radio host, there is no way somebody's got to be looking out for a cat like me in terms of grace, unmerited and undeserved favor. That's where this vigor and this passion comes from, because I believe in my anointing. I believe that I'm supposed to be the microphone and do these things. And whether other people believe it or not, or like it or not, that's not on me. But for me to change my own situation, circumstance, experience life to the full, I must have faith and self-belief. Number 2 is the ability to deal with adversity, in which I call life struggle. In that, those of you who have heard me speak all over the country or have heard me speak on these platforms, is this: life is struggle, struggle is life, misery is optional. Right? And life struggle is the faculty of life that can teach us like no success can. I teach and train this all the time. That's why I know it and I believe it, and I have seen that in my life. So this has taught you that, just like you did in the past, persevere one day at a time and you can make it forward. And because life struggle promises the same thing that success does, right? Because success and good times don't last always. But fortunately, people, champions, my peeps, my friends, and those that are my brothers and sisters and family and friends and network out there, neither does the struggle. In time, this too shall pass. And it's not going to be easy, but just worth it. Number 3 is this teamwork. You want to have a resilient, faithful, believing mindset? Talk to people. Call your boy Coach V up. I'm on 2 to 3 calls a day from people all over the world that just call, and I meet them on LinkedIn and they're just like, Coach, I just lost this, or this has happened to me. I love to chat real quick. I'll chat 15 minutes with anybody. You know why? Because what we do for ourselves brings progress. But what we do and can instill in terms of encouragement and helping someone else who I am expecting never to pay me back for a phone call and just an encouragement, because I stand on the greats that have come before me in the personal professional development industry. And I stand on the greats of the people that have helped this brother get to where it is that I am today. So that teamwork, the relationships, there's money in the transaction, but the wealth is in the relationships. So surround yourself. Call people that encourage you, not people that blame, complain, and say, you see that person? What the hell is this? What is that? You see the news? I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they're doing this. And just whining, complaining, and blaming. At a time in situations like this, you have to have solutions. You have to have faith and self-belief. Believe that you can overcome in the struggle. Learn from it and know that the struggle is not going to last. And surround yourself with people and call people that will encourage you and bring positivity into your life. And lastly is you. You are the key. For things to change, you must change. If you don't change, nothing changes. If you do change, everything changes. And not because Coach V says so. Because life tells us this, that when you, me, and when we get better, everything gets better. So pivot, change. Find the job. It doesn't matter right now in situations like this, and I've been in situations. I just talked about growing up poor, taking on a job, and then taking that job and only making $380 a month, and just trying to make it every single day. But those times don't last forever, because those times has forged the will and the confidence of who it is that I am today, to be able to wait and persevere till the big time companies have come knocking on my door and going, Coach V, we need For that, I couldn't give away what it is that I was doing for free, but I already overcame another situation of having and being without. So then that way, I just said, hey, I've done this before. And then now, you just graduate from one level of struggle to the next. But you must change and transform. Those are the 4 things that I'm offering to you to have this don't quit mindset and mentality to push forward through what it is that all of us are going through right now. I hope you enjoyed it. It is faith and self-belief, dealing with adversity, what I call life struggle, teamwork, your V formation, and surround yourself with positive people, positive thoughts that talk positive things. And lastly, you are the key in that when you change, everything changes for you. If you like this video, please like, comment, conversate. Tell me what you're thinking about the video and how you can add value to this discussion. And please subscribe. Thank you so much. All about 2 things always. For watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. And always 2 things about the videos it is that I do and what it is that I do in life, leadership, business, sports, and in relationships all over the country. Work to be your best and live your best life and be unapologetic about that. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this entire video. Until the next time, it is your boy Coach V. One love, mad respect. Live it. Peace. V-Viliami te folk tao pela Tuivai, they call me Coach V.